What's up, feasters? Welcome back to another great episode of the Anime Feast. I'm your host, Dominique, and with me, as always, are my wonderful co-hosts, Tawan.
What up? Itadakimasu. Ready to eat.
I guess that's all he has. And Matthew.
Yeah. What up, everybody? Gotta look sharp today, boys.
Yeah, I was noticing the button up, and I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's crushing it.
Crushing it. No, when you ask somebody, you want to look nice to them, and you can't really see in the camera, but the turtleneck is.
Got that turtleneck? Oh.
The turtleneck is very prominent. The turtleneck season, boys. Every season's turtleneck season.
Because it's the final game of the year, you guys are doing Turtleneck Sunday again?
I don't think so. No, I'm probably gonna take the turtleneck off for the game.
No Turtleneck Sunday, apparently. Got it.
No. That's the weekend before Thanksgiving is Turtleneck Sunday.
Okay, so it's only once a year.
Once a year, yep.
Got it.
For the time being.
Might have to try to join
Turtlenecks for next year.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
Oh man, guys. Well, I hope everyone has had a great new year, and beginning off 2020 in a fun way. We all had some great times, and we're just happy to have you guys, with us. And before we get any further in, if you were watching the YouTube video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get alerts for notifications when we go online. And I miss anything, Matthew?
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, definitely give us a follow, do whatever you need, and put some stuff in the comments, guys.
About us.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, guys, today we are diving into our anime crushes in the good, wonderful world of anime. Waifu lists, husbando lists, all those are made all the time. And so we figured we're not going to necessarily make it a waifu list or a husbando list. We're just going to make it a crushes list. It can be a mixture of the two. Because there are so many fantastic ones. And I feel like I'll just start with one that I feel like we all had originally. And I mean, we got off the show because it's ended a while ago. So we kind of forgot about this person maybe. But none other than Hinata Hyuga.
Of course, I'm more of an Ino girl.
You're more of an Ino girl?
Yeah, I used Hinata. But then, was it? No, then I think it's just Hinata is just so mainstream and rewatching Naruto, just like Ino's just so much cuter, just a better character overall, and Grace is giving me the death stare right now. Or actually, she's in agreement.
No, Hinata is annoying as fuck.
Yeah, Hinata is annoying as fuck. Yeah.
So I was back and forth on that. Young Hinata, absolutely annoying and just ugh. When they grow up, she becomes better, and then obviously adult Hinata, fire. I don't like exactly how they matured her into a full woman, but she's still fire. When they did the whole, you guys, whatever the movie was, where I think Naruto went into a different world, and it was like flipped. So then you did have the Hinata that was like aggressive and after Naruto. Would you rather have that super aggressive, ready to Bakugan everybody, or would you rather have the shy, bashful Hinata? Either way, she was a stalker as a kid, but
yeah.
So I don't know. I appreciate it. I like Hinata. Me personally, I'm a huge Hinata fan, and I was actually thinking, I was like, out of the three girls that you really start with in the show, I was like, 9 times out of 10, most people would not have picked like Sakura or Ino. Like, I didn't think, but I was wrong, and Matt picked her. So, but like, Hinata has been the realest one from the jump. Like, she has not switched up at all. I know Shikamaru has always been kind of friends with him and just saw him as like a weird kid and an idiot, but they've been friends. But like, Hinata's really the only one that's liked him since day one. Like, before he saved the village twice, she was still liking him. Like, and wasn't
it because he like stopped, like she was crying out in the snow in front of her house or something, and he like went and talked to her and cheered her up? It was something really simple that happened after like a spackle in her clan that he got to like cheer her. He cheered her up, and whatever his words were spoke to her heart, and she like has loved him ever since.
Yeah, it's a small thing. It usually is like that. But I don't know. I just feel like she's always been dedicated. Yes, she's been a lot of a stalker. I was going to say a bit, but no, she's been a big stalker. But it was just because she was shy. Like, she wasn't trying to be a stalker. Like, if she would have went and talked to him, it wouldn't have been a stalker situation, and they probably actually would have dated earlier on. Maybe, he was still up Sasuke's ass.
So you're telling me, out of all the females in Konoha, you guys didn't want Tenten as your waifu?
I like Tenten.
No Tenten for anybody?
I was like, if anything, maybe Tsunade, but that's older woman.
Nah, oh, I guess but
yeah.
Yes.
Anko, I probably would have chosen Anko. The one that went over the shooting exams.
Yes. The one with the snakes.
Yes, her outfit was it was like that.
It was fishnet.
Yeah.
But man, I can agree with you though as well. Obviously, Hinata was what we always said. Well, at least me, I think me and Tawan. But I do also think that was a solid choice. Just because she didn't really change much. It wasn't like she wasn't like fake or anything like that. She kind of always had her drive, and yes, she was obsessed with Sasuke like everybody was, but then she kind of like grew out of that. Like, she knew it was like a young phase. Yes, Tuan, you are.
Yeah.
So is up there. I agree. And it's funny because she there was one, I think it's something in Boruto maybe, but she
ended up with Sai. That's out of all people.
Yeah,
that was the
weird.
Biggest curveball I remember ever seeing. It was like, with Sai, like, what interaction did they even have?
They looked at each other from across the room, and it was meant to be.
It's because Sai doesn't speak much, and Ino is a big personality, so it was a perfect fit.
I don't remember them ever interacting in like the war or anything like that together. Mm-hmm. It's just like at Naruto and Hinata's wedding, and then they're like, "Oh, now we're a couple. Everybody else is a couple, so therefore we are now."
Then Tenten has Neji's ghost.
Oh,
that's sad. And Lee is forever alone.
Mm-hmm.
Lee has the springtime of youth, bro. What are you talking about?
Who did Choji end up with?
Karui. I actually
the hidden
Cloud
Village. You remember the redheaded chick from the Hidden Cloud Village, from Beast Village? Yeah. The one who came to run Naruto's fade early on in Shippuden. Yeah.
Gosh, I don't even remember that fight in Shippuden, but I always see it like when I'm on social media, like TikTok, where him, Sai, and Sakura are fighting Karui, the one with the do-rag. And like Naruto stopped that blade with his elbow, grabbed it with his hands, shadow clone, threw himself. I was like, wow, Naruto was actually pretty badass.
Yeah, because he was letting her beat up on him, but then when they were when they try to get like super serious about it even more, like went to go attack the full formation, Naruto was like, let me show you why I'm a genius, and like, I'm a battle tactician, bitch. Get out of here.
Yeah, I will say I did not give Naruto enough credit while the show was going on for how good of a ninja he was.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he always went back to Rasengan and Kagebushin.
Yeah, at the end of the day, yes. Like, at the end of the day, that is what's going to happen with Naruto. You're going to fight him, and he's going to do one of two things. No, sorry, that's a lie. He's going to do both of two things. He's going to make shadow clones. How many? We don't know. It could be 1. It could be 1,000,000. You're going to get shadow clones. And then at least 2 of them are going to give you at least 1 Rasengan.
At least one.
That's certainly the corner.
But then the further you get, now after Shippuden, it's not going to be a Rasengan. It's going to be a Rasen Shuriken. That's what you're going to get.
Futen Rasen Shuriken. Okay, but that was also one. But you got to go back to your roots as well with One Piece. For mine, it's going to be Nico Robin.
Yes, sir.
For everybody.
Yes, sir.
Matt, you're a Nami, aren't you?
No, I know. I for my whole list, I didn't put a One Piece character because I'm like, I can't choose one. Just because, like, it's either going to be Nami or Robin. We're going to discuss it, which we are going to discuss it, but it's like, I was trying to find maybe Vivi, but I was just thinking about, like, the crushes I have in One Piece, and I really don't have, like, a big person who I'm like, oh, I'm going to go head over heels for.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's one of the lacking parts of One Piece is that we don't get to center around a lot of female characters. So you got, Nico Robin, Nami, Boa Hancock, Vivi. You get Shirahoshi in Fishman Island.
How did I not put Shirahoshi? Well, I guess she wasn't that important.
She was just she cried a lot, and
that's because technically she's still like really fucking young. She's still.
It's okay, but I mean, she cried a lot, and you got Rebecca. Rebecca was nice, but
yeah, Rebecca was. Yeah,
Rebecca's 16. That's the only thing that, like, even Shirahoshi, I think she was locked in a room when she was 8, and then a couple years later, then that's when Luffy took her out of the room.
Yep.
But because of Horty Jones, more because of Horty Jones being an extra stalker. Thinking Hinata was bad as a stalker. No, like, oh, I touch you, and I'm not gonna wash my hand or anything, and I'm just gonna send you love letters whenever I want to.
Wait, it wasn't. Was it Horty? It was an octopus.
No, it was a different guy. The guy who.
Oh, that's it.
You said
Declan.
Yeah.
Declan.
That's who I meant. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. He touched her one time, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm never gonna wash his hand." Puts a rubber glove.
Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
absolutely disgusting. No, but I had also put Nico Robin on mine, but I mean, for anybody who's listened to our favorite One Piece characters, listen stuff like that, you all would know that. I mean, Nico Robin to me is like hands down one of the best in One Piece, and so quite obviously I would want that. I mean, she's a genius. She is beautiful. She's not over sexualized like Nami. Granted, I put Nami on the list. I put Robin on the list, and then I was like, I'll put Robin and Nami just because like. If I can do just like, it would be fun. Nami and Robin, it would be fun. But then like if I'm thinking just like crush, like this could be an actual waifu, just Robin. And don't forget, Robin can spawn. She can use her powers to make multiple of any part of her body, any part,
any part,
and feels everything that is done with those parts. Just saying.
Just putting it out there.
So he's trying to create the mythical tribe.
Just saying.
That's what he wants to see.
Yeah. No,
3 boobs.
I'm gonna get the belt. I'm gonna get the belt by myself with one person. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get the belt with one person.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Robin
be in a different room. Yeah. No, Robin's an easier answer. I like the Robin here.
Yeah. Also, I agree with all of those. She's beautiful. She's funny. She's intelligent. She has a lot of character development with her backstory. I just think back to Punk Hazard and how funny she was with Frankie, and like when Frankie and Chopper switched bodies, and she was just like, "Frankie, don't talk. Like, I'll kill you if you keep talking in Chopper's body."
Smug Chopper Frankie look. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's especially because like Robin very early on stopped taking people's shit. Like the moment she really chose to be a straw hat and be a straw hat, like I want to live Robin, she stopped taking people's shit.
100%. But she never did. She never took people's shit because
she would kind of like laugh at different jokes, but then she started to be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like she would 100% started to be like. Don't say that around me. Like she stopped. Like I know Brooke was after all of that, but she gave Brooke like maybe 30 seconds, maybe 2 or 3 episodes of like letting Brooke say his things, and then she would be like, "Brooke, stop talking." Yeah.
Just waits for Brooke just to be like, "Okay, now it's fine. Now it's okay for you. Okay, now you've gone over the line."
So who's next on your list, Matt?
I have Rize from Tokyo Ghoul.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
I'd be
the same as Kaneki. Like I'd get crushed so fast. Like no, like Rize for sure.
Hey, this cute purple-headed girl wants to talk to me and take me on a date. We read like 3 books together. Oh yeah, no, we're reading
the same book at the same coffee shop that we've always been going to for like the past 2 months. I've been seeing her at. Yes, that's no. She cute. She crazy, but she cute.
I definitely feel that, Matt, because one on my list. As Death. She cute and crazy.
But great, yeah.
And
Bro,
powerful.
absolutely.
I can absolutely. Yeah.
Esdeath is like my number 1, number 2 waifu, period.
She might keep me contained and like, with a chain, around my neck, but I probably don't do that.
Well, you'll never be able to do anything ever, but
it's okay because she can protect me.
Esdeath can give me
everything. She can give me everything I want.
Yes.
Esdeath will let me be a house husband. She will be like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna kill all these people in the war, and then I'm gonna come back with the riches, with the spoils of war, and I'm gonna be like, I wish you wouldn't kill people. However, I like what you bring me, so go have fun." And
also, she has ice powers. I love ice powers. You can't go wrong.
Yes, love ice powers. And I mean, she's also a nice, slim, beautiful looking character, with the interesting proportions that they give anime women every now and again. And on top of the rest of that, Esdeath is like innocent when it comes to the love side of things. So it's kind of like
she's very caring. She's just a badass that will actually murder you whenever she feels like it.
And you
gotta teeter with that.
Yes. No, but it's like she said. It's like she said with Tatsumi though. She wouldn't murder him unless he was Eye of the Midnight Sun. Wow, I'm mixing up animes now. unless he was Night Raid. And which he was, but like she didn't know that. So like for her with him, it was like, I'm gonna do anything and everything for you. I'll kill for you. I'll do this for you. I'll protect you with my life, even though she just met this dude. And I'm like
you're about to sing like a 90s R&B song just now.
Just breaking into some Drew Holiday, Drew Hill. But yeah, Esdeath for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But also from the same show, Akame. It took me a second, but I was like, I'm gonna have to say her as well.
I wasn't crazy over Akame. Like, I understand she's cute and she's deadly, but I didn't care that much. I just didn't.
She's alright. She's alright. She alright.
Like, we'd be friends.
Yeah.
With benefits.
I was gonna say, let's get in. As Death, but was it? I have Misa from Death Note.
You really are crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I made my crazy girls out of the way, so then when I get to the more normal, it's like, okay, cool, yes.
He's like, let me get my crazy out first, and then like if I do the crazy first, they'll forget it was crazy, and then they'll think I was normal the whole time.
You know what's funny? We're outside of like Robin and Ino, we're saying stalker females.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have toxic traits.
And then let me throw my other one out there. Rachel from Tower of God, like crazy.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm a big blonde guy. That's pretty much
okay, that's fine. But yeah.
Rachel. I'm getting my controversials one out of the way. Who would you choose in that show?
What? No one.
No one.
No one from Tower of God. What has Rachel done to make you want her on the list? She didn't exist for like half the season, and then she tried to kill the man.
I know. Was it? No, she's cute though. This is crushes, isn't? This is. I crush over her. Yes. Is she crazy and everything? Yes. Is she an awful person? Absolutely. But is she cute? Yes.
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 Yeah, I have another one that's crazy, which is Ryoko Hakubi from Tenchi Muyo. I know it's like the start of like harem animes for me. But yeah, she was crazy. Like he unlocked her from some ancient seal, in some graveyard, and then the first thing she tries to do is kill him with like light beams, energy attacks, and whatnot, and then just completely becomes obsessed with him. But I understand that, Matt. I think we all want someone that's just like completely obsessed with us. Like it just wants. I feel like guys don't get that a lot, so maybe it's just like, hey, what would it be like to just have someone that's just like, ooh, I want to be around you all the time.
Wait. So Matt,
yes,
you like blondes and clearly like crazy females.
Yep.
Is Toga from My Hero Academia on your list? Because she is a crazy blonde.
Oh yeah.
And when I say crazy, she's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I mean, she's not crazy. I feel like people made her crazy, made her
Right,
out to
but
be
now,
crazy.
but they did, but now she's crazy.
Now she crazy.
Yeah,
No,
because she's obsessed with
she's
Midoriya.
she's not as gifted as the
And
other
Ochako.
girls. She's not as gifted. Her hands aren't as big as everybody else, but she's cute though.
She's cute though. Well, I guess again, like Tawan was saying, with girls that are obsessed with guys, Albedo from Overlord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the moment I saw that I was like her. And the funny thing is, it's because Einzongon made her that way before at the very first episode. But
And he was like, wasn't expecting it.
yeah, like because he changed her from being like whatever the description was, and the last description was like she's a bitch. He erased it and was like is madly in love with Einzongon or whatever, and then or with what was his name before he changed it? Oh, I'm blanking on his name. But
I just
dang, Tom froze again. But whatever the name was, he Albedo like when he was trapped in the world was so over like in love with him, and clearly she's the strongest of the lieutenants and stuff. So it's kind of like perfect.
because she's a boss before fighting the guy.
Yeah, she's the strongest of all of the NPCs. She was the strongest. She led all of them. Sorry, like a chat message. A message I sent in chat like 20 minutes ago just popped up in front of me. And I was like, why is that coming out now? All right, so Matt, you said you had a pretty good list. So who else do you have on your list?
First one I thought of was Sasha from Attack on Titan.
I thought about putting Sasha on the list.
I'm such a Sasha fangirl, and like just somebody who wants to just enjoy the cooking and food, and just I think I like her better than Misaka. I think she has just like. I guess Misaka.
I think that Misaka is a very toxic person because she's too dedicated to Eren. Because so we mean so like because she is willing to like literally let everyone else die.
Yes.
To like save Eren, and it's just like
you don't think that Albedo would do the same thing, or that given the certain circumstances that Hinata would do the same thing.
I feel like Hinata definitely would care more about like everyone's general safety.
You're right. Hinata
like she's gonna try. She sacrificed herself, but it's not gonna sacrifice literally everyone else to save Naruto.
But I don't know, Sasha. Her quirkiness is better than Misaka's like almost seriousness the entire time. It's just a nice change of pace, and that's someone I want to look for rather than someone who's just like dead serious. Don't get me wrong, their world is all messed up. It's Titans and everything, and like they're trying to save humanity. But for what it is,
she's a farm girl.
She's still carefree at times, where Misaka doesn't have a care, and she only cares about 3 things.
Sasha is hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, she's
a farm girl. She loves her food, and the fact that she doesn't care, like the fact that they'll be like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm eating." And like in line, everyone's saluting, and she's like.
When the general is like, "Do you want it?" She's like, "Do you want some?" I grab an extra just in case.
No, it's also when she had that meat when they came back. I don't know how far everyone is. I know you guys are far enough, but like when they were rewarded after their big battle and they had meat, and then she just had that whole chunk of meat in her mouth, and they're like trying to wrestle her down because she just wouldn't let it go. They're like, "Sasha, let it go. I don't want to have to choke you out. I don't want to have to do it, but I'll do it. Let the meat go." He's like, "No."
No, I need this. It's like I can have whatever I want. It's like, but portion it out. It's like, then don't tell me I need everything I want then.
Yeah,
but I would say,
but not a lot of stuff. She wants to eat when she can.
But yeah, I would say my crush from Attack on Titan is like Hange.
Hange.
Oh yeah, that's
eye patch. Pick. You like eye patch?
Eye patch.
I like glasses. That's my type.
She can technically wear a monocle now. I don't know why she doesn't.
Wear a monocle now. That would make more sense for the time they seem to be in as well.
Mm-hmm. It would. It's just a little side thing, but Hanja's a good. She also crazy. That's awesome.
Steampunk.
Oh, I feel like she was like kind of crazy because she liked to experiment on Titans and stuff. But then after like season 3 into season 4, that bitch became psycho.
Oh, I haven't got that far yet. So
Yeah, Hanji became psycho.
Oh man, like even when she was like experimenting on the Titans, when she was like crying over the Titans after like somebody, for not trying to spoil anything in case anybody hasn't seen it, but when she's crying over the dead Titans, it's just kind of malicious? Not malicious. What word am I trying to think of? But she's but she gets like hysteria. She goes hysteria and just like insane, just like, oh, my babies, my poor children. Like I was connecting with them on such a deep emotional level, and live like, which is kind of crazy at the end of it because of when you find out what Titans actually are. It's kind of weird that they still have feelings. Like they can still have feelings as unthinkable creatures.
Yes. Yeah, she was just empathic towards them a little more than most people were because, most people saw them as just, literal killing machines. And all they do is eat humans. So why would you feel for a Titan? But maybe she just had some intuition about, a Titan's real, source, which is the person inside.
That's what it's all about.
But yeah, Attack on Titan didn't really give me a lot of people that I cared that much about besides those two. I used to really I remember when I first started Attack on Titan, I really enjoyed Mikasa. I was like, oh, she's cool. But now I'm just like, she's bad for everyone. But then just her like pure skill and ability.
Top notch. Oh yeah, I was like, cool. No, I just remember my hero, like, yes, the girl, but then I also have Rumi Usugiyama, the rabbit hero. Mirko.
Yes.
Oh
from My Hero.
Yeah.
God.
Rumi, yeah, she's just
Yes, sir.
her and Yoriichi from Bleach.
I was like Yoriichi. Actually, so no, sorry, I was thinking of Odahime. Yes. We'll get to Yoriichi soon. I want Matt to go over My Hero really quick.
Yeah, the Mirko, man, I think that's the only furry portion of anything on my list. I think.
What about Reptile? Did you watch Rising of Shield Hero? What about Reptile?
No, I have not watched that yet.
Reptalia? Was she in Sword Hero or was she in what was the other one?
You said the Rise of Shield Hero?
Yeah, Shield Hero, Reptalia.
Gosh.
But yeah, so
just beautiful rabbit.
It's crazy how she literally bounced on the scene and like became everyone's favorite.
Yeah, she was in it for like that one fight or something, maybe 2 fights, but
yep.
I was like, yeah, but she was just so badass. She was like, she came in and she's like, I'm about to run this fade.
And without her, they wouldn't have stopped the whole Shigaraki thing as early as they did.
Mm-hmm. Because she had tore it up though.
Yeah. Yeah, she lost a leg, I think.
She didn't give a fuck. She was still ready.
Also from MHA, someone that is probably overlooked a good amount because they aren't in the story very often, but they're in the story right now. Mei Hatsumi from the support class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. First off, I love like the court gave her those like really cool looking eyes. I really like how her eyes look like that. I'm just kind of like the scope. I think that's really awesome. And then the pink hair, I kind of like the pink hair. And I think it's also really funny that anytime she runs into Deku, she always lands on top of him with her boots all over him. And the first time it happened, he was like boobs, and then the second time it happened, Ito was like boobs.
And yeah, also she makes good outfits, so she could probably come up with some pretty, She
makes great tech, so she could come up with some great tech.
Tech for the body.
Tech for things that are enjoyable.
But I feel like you can't talk about My Hero and not have Midnight in there.
Yeah.
Boy, you went up BDSM, ain't you?
Yeah, that's.
Hey, we all have our kinks.
Don't yuck somebody's yum.
I think that's one of my favorite expressions because it's just so strange but it's funny.
It's like, yeah, we might be judging you, but meh, can't yuck that yum.
Yuck the yum.
Can't yuck the yum.
And then I thought about. No, I'm not gonna mention her because she's not on my list, so I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Keep on.
I was gonna say, I just want. Cause I know Asui is my favorite character, but no, I don't. She's not. Froppy's not a crush. She's just. I just want to put that out there because if anybody's listened to our favorite character, she is my favorite character, but she is not a crush. I respect her too much.
She would be like one of the best friends to have.
Yeah. But but I was like, maybe I should have her. I was like, no, I don't like. I admire her as a character and everything, but I don't want to do that thing to her.
Right. Well, Tawan started to go into one that is also on my list, and I don't know if she's on your list as well, Matt, but Yorichi from Bleach, the cat lady. Yes, sir.
I was thinking Bleach had also. There's that one picture from the manga from the 1,000-Year Blood War arc where she's like about
stretch?
to like run. Yeah, I was like, that stretch.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's like, I can't wait to see this animated.
HD and everything.
Because I mean, she gets in a deep stretch.
Yeah.
The arch is ridiculous.
Ridiculous Magoon.
So
But I mean, Yorichi, because what? She came on the scene. It was funny because it was like, oh, who's this random cat? And then when it came out to be like Yorichi, we all saw the actual human. We were all like, or I guess Shinigami, we were all like, hello, what a fine tasty meal you seem to be. And like just knowing that she was like head of the stealth ops and is like super strong, super speedy, really intelligent, and all of that. Again, another person that would be able to defend us, protect us, and is a complete badass. Like honestly, to me, one of the best females in Bleach. I'm trying to think through the females in Bleach to see who else I could like compare her to.
Rangiku, Toshiro's vice captain.
Yeah.
Matsumoto, something. No,
Matsumoto. Yeah.
I mean, she ain't really badass. She just got
badass,
she just got
nice hands. She got nice hands.
Quadruple FDZ cups.
Yeah. That's who I have, and I also have Orihime on here just to piss anybody off. To be honest, like she's pretty, she's useless, but she's pretty.
She's pretty useless. But Tier, the Arankar, she was awesome, and her like water power was pretty cool.
Was she the blonde with who had the subordinates?
Mm-hmm. She was badass. I enjoyed.
Yeah. Well, she was ranked number 3.
Yes.
Man, that's crazy. Sorry, just a random tangent. There was a listing somebody put up the other day. They were like trying to see. It was like a battle who would win: the Phantom Troop versus the Espada versus God, who was the last crew they put them up against?
Espada.
The Espada are the Arankars. They're the one.
Okay.
1 through.
I was like, is that a different thing? Okay.
And then
they're definitely gonna just wreck the Phantom Troop.
Yeah, there was one more team they tried to put them up against, but we were all sitting there like it would be them with no hesitation. Like maybe numbers 10 or 9, 8, and 7 might end up losing at some point, but they are destroying the Phantom Troop.
Okay. It's like the only person from Phantom Troop that might stand chance is Phaeton or Chrollo, but that's about it. I think they're the only two that can actually take anybody out.
Yeah, they definitely like get through some of the lowers, but then they like, especially when you get up to 3, 2, 1, and then it was a Yami, I think is what it was, whatever, number 0. But the guy who we thought was 10, but he was actually number 0, the strongest one.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker there, yeah, no shot.
Speaking of the Phantom Troop, Shizuka.
Jeez.
I got.
Was she the pink haired one? No.
black hair with the
The
vacuum cleaner
vacuum
sweater.
Oh yeah, no, she can get it. She crazy too.
She's not a crush, but she could get it.
Yeah. She was fine. I mean, she was just
She's a crush.
She was still cute because it's also glasses. I know the glasses do it for you too, but until
I don't know. She's also kind of ditzy, which is like funny, but like super deadly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I forgot about her. It's like I was looking at Hunter x Hunter people, but I forgot. I didn't.
Oh, Matt, you didn't like that other girl that just fell in love with Gone, and she was like 5 years older than her?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No,
She's
no.
super
No.
crazy.
She cleaned up well, but no.
I forgot her name.
I forgot. Oh, and then she got eaten by the.
Yeah, she became a Chimera ant.
Yeah.
They put like they put her in the transformation cocoon thing.
Mm-hmm. What is?
That is right.
And then she came out, and then because like they put her like crystal ball in her forehead instead of her being able to summon it, so then like she could really see everything. But she didn't become a full Chimera ant. She was like, I'm head bitch in charge here, and I'm gonna still be like on the good team, kind of. So one more crazy person that I'm gonna have on my list, and when I say crazy, I don't mean like
Palm is her name. Sorry.
Palm, yeah. Like she's
Palm.
not crazy in terms of just like psycho in that sense, but she's crazy and like this be kind of crazy. Merlin.
Yeah.
Yes,
She's
eccentric. She's eccentric. That's the better word for it.
Eccentric's fine. Yes. Yeah, that's a hard crush. I don't like this. I'm not a big fan currently of the short hair look on her. Like I'll let it grow, but just like literal firepower that she has is out of this world. One who was just like wants to also be one with nature and is literally a mother cub or mother lion, because she's like, I'm gonna also get you guys strong, and I'm gonna like have a hard hand in training you, but also be gentle with you. Well, okay, mama, let's ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I was like, I don't think I had a crush on any of the Black Clover characters.
So, I was thinking about putting on oh wow, I blanked on her name.
What she look like?
The Asta. Water.
Oh, Noelle.
Noelle, thank you. Noelle, yeah. I was gonna put Noelle, but man, she
doesn't
get my engine rolling.
You wouldn't want Mimosa over Noelle?
Mimosa, the healer, the plant healer.
Yeah, Mimosa, the cousin.
Mimosa,
who's part of the Golden Dawn.
Yeah. I think if I had to pick, I think I'd pick Mimosa. Yeah, no, she's cute.
But what about Nero though? That's my girl.
Yeah.
The bird.
Bird.
She's just so.
That was just crazy how she turned out to be like that. But no, Mimosa cute. Plus, she can heal me up anytime after I defeat a demon lord or devil.
She puts you in a bed of flowers. And just heals you up. Nice and comfy.
Yeah, just brush my hair, pull my hair
regeneration techniques.
Matt said pull his hair.
Pull my hair. Hey, we don't kink shame here.
Like Matt said, don't yuck somebody's yum.
Don't yuck nobody's yum. You can judge, you can think about them, but don't yuck their yum. It's like
catchphrase of this episode: don't yuck somebody's yum.
It's like Slimy Boy had a bunch of characters, but I chose Shion.
Shion?
Yeah, big. How do you better know who Shion is?
Yeah, you just need a quick picture.
She's the secretary with the big sword and the big one horn in the middle, with the big boobies.
Wait, what show are we talking about? Sorry,
Slime.
Okay, that's where I messed up. I was like, what are we talking about? Okay, because the first thing I looked up with Shion was from SAO.
Oh.
Her name was Shion as well. But yes, definitely from Slimy Boy, Shion.
Yes.
Who from SAO was Shion?
I know, that's what I'm trying to remember.
Because I know Azina from SAO.
I think it was his sister. Let's see if you can see that.
Oh yeah, the blue-haired chick from Endgame.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's not Shion. She's Sinon. She didn't have the H in there. Anyway.
No. Well, when I typed Shion, it came up. But from SAO for me, Kirito would be a crush. Like, Kirito is a real one, if you really think about it.
I thought you said in the beginning of this one you didn't have any boys on their list.
I did not say I didn't have any guys on my list. Like, because one, he was super dedicated to everyone and was willing to be a loner because of, they're stuck in the game. And he's like, I have to be the bad guy. And then is willing to, marry this girl in this game at, 15. Definitely didn't have that kind of commitment in me at 15. And then is willing to go into another game to get her, released. Like, after you get out of this game, you're willing to go through the trauma of going back into another game to fight and release this woman that you fell in love with, in this other game that you thought you were going to be stuck in for the rest of your life. Just the dedication of Kirito, but also he's the bad.
The loner bad boy style. Just a better Sasuke.
Sasuke.
I love how that's our comparison to guys, to different guys in anime. We're like, he's a better Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a better Sasuke.
But Sasuke is the one you wanted to be. Everybody wanted to be like Sasuke. I feel like most people didn't want to be like Naruto.
Shit, boy, your boy wanted to be like Rock Lee. Come get these hands.
Yeah.
Come get these hands. Meet me in the street. I will whoop your motherfucking ass.
Yes.
Come on, Holmes. Meet me in the street, Holmes. That's a great meme.
Nothing. Now, granted, Rock Lee was taking L's, but my boy Rock Lee was ready.
Yeah. Honestly, I wanted to be Neji. Also, Neji would be on my list because, who doesn't love Neji?
The creator, the author.
The author. I mean, they might have loved Neji, and they knew that Neji
It'll pull the heartstrings.
It was like if you killed 1010, no one would have cared.
They killed Neji instead.
No, I really do feel like. Well, sorry, when you say no one, I guess it means out of all the characters, Neji would have cared.
Neji would have cared.
That was like the side romance that people were trying to make, and obviously Rock Lee would have cared because he cares about everybody. But outside of that, nobody else. No, there would have been no mourning for Naruto.
None of your audience would have been invested.
Oh yeah, nah. The rest of us would have been like, who's Tenshin? Give me the girl that summoned Ninja Tools. Okay, that's fine, whatever.
You've been nothing in the story has changed because of it.
Right. I need to look it up, but everything that people talked about with 1010 having less screen time than the literal fucking outdoor swing, like that wooden swing on the tree that Naruto got on, that apparently has more screen time than 1010. Like, that's ridiculous.
That's messed up. It's fucked.
I was like, I feel like that swing hasn't been on screen since Naruto.
Correct.
But I'm since the original Naruto series, and it's just I feel like Shippuden never went back to that. Maybe once or twice to show Naruto feeling alone while he's stuck in some training formation because they got him sealed away with Yamato and the QB. But that's the only thing I could see of yeah.
Okay, I only have 2 more crushes to discuss. So I don't know how many more you guys have. I don't want to try to take over. Also, I can just finish mine and then just keep listening. But one I want to go into is from the good old, because I'm gonna finish on one that's a bit older for us, but I'm gonna go into one right now that fuck it. Excuse me, Storm.
Oh no.
Come here, please. Terrible Tornado. Yes. I don't know what it is. It's just a strong, powerful Esper with a nice little frame. Just something fun, something fun size toy, but to also be the number 2, 3. What is she, number 2 or 3? Hero.
I think she's 3 because I think Bang is 2.
Blast and Bang and
No, I thought she is 2 because she is underneath Bang. Not Bang,
I
but
thought,
Blast.
Blast.
I thought Fang or whatever was.
No, Fang's
2.
like
6, I thought.
Yeah.
He's right. Yeah, he's right above King because he knows karate, and King is just powerful.
Powerful.
Yeah. Blast is number 1. But yeah, so yeah, Terrible Tornado. I mean, her sister, because it's funny because you see her at first and you're like, oh, she looks like she's a kid, but then you see that but then you meet her sister and her sister's younger and her sister's clearly an adult, and you're like, so then she's an adult, bet. And but I mean, even
no, it's not
that,
weird.
it's like, well, I mean, even outside, because it's just like it's one of those things. It's what animes do, where you do have a character who like looks good, and you're like, that's an adult. And then you see other characters, and you're like, "That's not an adult." And then you're like, "Wait, no, that is an adult." But even outside of that, just like, especially with everything she's done in the Monster Association arc that's going on, that is still going on for some damn reason.
It's the kind of and arc of
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is gonna be like a nice little fun, learn about a new character, introduce some other heroes, and it just takes up so much time.
I think it's almost 100 chapters worth of this work.
That's and from the looks of it, based on what the last chapter that happened, we're not done yet. Like we still got that random ass. I don't want to spoil nothing for people. I want to say that we got that random ass thing on the moon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Jesus, no, it's very enjoyable. But it's a lot longer of an arc than planned. Or than expected. No, I forget her sister's name. I was gonna add her sister to Blizzard. I was gonna add her to my list, but I was like, I just kept her off in the last second.
I like Blizzard. I'm a sucker for some ice powers too. So I picked Blizzard over Tornado, but neither are really a crush for me. Oh, okay.
I was gonna go. I have Maki from Jujutsu Kaisen on my list.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I knew you would. In my head, I was like, as I was making my list, I was like, do I do Maki? No, I'm not gonna do Maki. But I was like, one of them's gonna do Maki, though. I know it's gonna happen.
I didn't do Maki, but now that you say it, Maki definitely has to be on the list. It has to be. It doesn't have to be. Both Makis
manga
are also.
Okay, I was gonna say manga Maki or anime Maki.
Both.
Both are awesome, but manga Maki is that bitch.
That.
Just saying.
I can't wait until they animate that part. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah. For those of you listening right now, if you aren't reading Jujutsu Kaisen, they are very different characters. The anime Maki versus the current manga Maki are completely different people. They are it's the same female, it's the same character, but they are very different characters.
It's like
you'll know.
You'll know, and then I don't think people are ready for the Shibuya incident yet, or until when we get to Shibuya arc.
Yeah.
Stuff goes crazy there.
Gosh, I feel like with Jujutsu Kaisen, they're just like, you want shit to hit the fan? Oh, it's gonna always just be hitting the fan.
It's because how smart everybody is.
Yeah.
But when I say everybody, I just really mean the villains. Like the villains are incredibly intelligent in terms of just like properly doing things that will continue to cause havoc.
Yeah, and just it's the complete disregard for anyone dying, and then I think the heroes they're not even really heroes, just the apparent good guys, just acceptance of like this cruelty in the world that is Jujutsu Kaisen, and people are just gonna die, and they just don't let that stop them from doing their job, which I really appreciate about the series.
And what was it? I think it was like either a second or third episode, and like the guy's like sorcerers don't die good deaths here. Like,
except for
if you accept the job as a sorcerer, if you accept the job as a sorcerer, like you will die, and it might not be, and it will probably not be a happy death or a way you want to go out. It'll be just by a fluke accident.
Hey Ghetto, I'm gonna make him cry again. Save me, Yuji.
When you said that was so messed up.
Matt, do you have anyone else from JJK to add to your list?
Maki was really the first one that came. Like I wrote down like all the animes and everything I've seen, and then I looked at it, and the first person who came to my mind, that's who I written down for mine.
You're really not going to say Gojo?
Oh no, Gojo is obvious. We don't have to say it.
He's like, I thought you guys knew that.
I'm a humongous fan. I'm a humongous Gojo fanboy. I have a shirt. I wore a shirt on Friday and everything when I gave blood. It was fantastic.
Honestly,
No.
Gojo is terrible. Like he's a terrible person. He's really strong fired, just a terrible person.
I was like, Chapter 0 doesn't make him any more likable.
Yeah. It's like the more you find out about Gojo, the worse he gets, honestly. Like
Yeah,
even
that's
finding out his
fair.
backstory, I was like, don't. I like him as a character. He's super powerful. I'd always have him on like a superhero roster team, but hanging out with him as a friend, no.
Sorry, who you guys talking about?
Gojo.
Gojo, man crush.
Uh,
And it's those beautiful blues when he showed us his eyes for the first time.
so you guys are Gojo over Sukuna?
Yeah, oh, for sure for me. Are you
Yeah.
Sukuna over Gojo? Tom?
No, I don't really care about either of them. But I would say I would probably say Gojo over Sukuna. It's funny because we were watching a TikTok the other day, and it's like a woman made her like her husbando list, and I was like flipping through them, and like I was showing Kara because she's getting into anime and stuff. And every time she did like the whole like loving one lick on that body type sound for both Sukuna and Gojo, and I expected it for Gojo, but when she did it for Sukuna, I was like, what? And she was like, it's just them body tats for me.
It's crazy. They both have a different kind of smug about them. Like Sukuna's like, you'll bow down to me, and then Gojo's just like, I'm better than you. Like, I mean, they're both like, I'm better than you, but like Gojo's just like, I am perfection.
It's funny with Gojo as well because like it changed obviously from the things from in the past that we know about because of reading the manga. Because before he was like he was more on a Sukuna side, it feels like, but now he's like, I'm better than you, but like in a fun way, like yeah, watch me do this, just like what he did with Jogo. Come here, watch. You can't touch me. You can't. Okay, hold my hand.
Here, hold my hand. I love that scene.
Like he does fun with it compared to like
Disrespectful.
Sukuna with Geto or with Jogo was like, and you're not bowing low enough, chop your head off. Compared to Gojo having fun. So
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say the last of my list is from Fairy Tail. It is gonna be Mira Jane Strauss
yeah,
Ooh.
and Levy McGarden.
I came this close to putting Mira Jane on mine because she was like my favorite from Fairy Tail. But I decided against it. Levy, interesting.
She's smart. She's cute. Can't beat it. Also, she's got blue hair.
Sure.
That's Guy Jill's lady.
I
Don't care.
She's got word magic, which is very interesting. Well, I guess. Sorry, Matt. Do you have anything to add on top of that with Levy and Mira Jane?
Man, I'm forgetting her name. Card Magic Girl.
Oh, Kana.
Kana, yeah, Kana. That's
Gildart's daughter. Oh, Fairy Tail's a little shit now. Yeah, Gildart's daughter.
yeah. That's yeah. No, that's she. Card Magic. She's
The drunk.
the drunk. I was like, she can hold her booze with me. And everything, and we'd have a good time.
Probably would. Be out there gambling and drinking all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, she probably would be fun to be around.
Oh, absolutely. Well, speaking of blue-haired girls, when Tom was talking about Levy, my last one, depending on, what season we're in, or this one or the previous, Bulma.
Nimble. That's when he said old school, I'm like, that sounds like he's pregnant. I like the middle, like, what is it, Cell arc Bulma probably best. Like right after she had the kid, or I guess
the kid.
Yeah,
After she had the kid. You mean Trunks?
Yeah, Trunks. The kid.
After the child. After the affliction.
After the Great War.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bulma, again, just another one of those super intelligent females. But she's got, Bulma also comes with a plethora of funds.
Sure.
I don't have to worry about money with that. Bulma's a good time. She's funny. She will always, have us taken care of with food, with great housing, with great technology. If you go about the abridged version, she likes to have a good old time. Yeah, I mean, there's just, I don't know. Bulma's just fantastic.
I never cared for Bulma, if I'm being honest. I never did. Her or Chi-Chi.
In terms of a crush, Bulma, yes. Chi-Chi, I don't give a shit about Chi-Chi.
No.
I'd pick Android 18 over.
That's what everybody.
Oh,
I was gonna say. When I was doing the
okay,
research,
okay.
everybody picked Android 18. I'm like, she's fine. She's all right. She's a robot. Whatever.
She's a blonde, man.
She's not.
She's a blonde. I know.
human now.
I know that. It goes against everything I've said so far.
They're still cyborgs.
Oh, I thought they wished them human.
He took the bombs out of them and stuff, but they're still
From the Dragon Ball Z bridge, the lady part still works. So that's.
Yeah, because I mean,
Well, they do get. Was it in the Buu saga that Krillin and Android 18 have a kid?
Yeah, they have Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Pan. Pan is a.
Sorry, Pam's Videl and Goku's daughter. They have what is her name?
I don't know. Some blonde hair.
It's not Mir.
Let's call it that blonde.
It starts with an M. I thought it starts with an M.
Marin. No.
No, it's not Merlin because I was.
Miriam?
Miriam? Man.
Mary? Something like that. Let's see. Oh,
Maron. Maron. Marin.
Marin. Okay, it is Marin.
Let's see, guys. Who's that one from Dragon Ball that used to like change when she sneezed?
Oh, what was her? Launch.
Launch.
Yes.
I did love Launch.
That's okay. Yeah, that's my pick now.
You know what?
Totally.
Why did I forget this too? I mean,
I
guess because Bulma was around for so long that we had all this fun with her, but that I had all this fun just watching just like Bulma.
Have you been around Bulma
I have.
In real life?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. That's where I actually got my Goku shirt from. Was that I went to Dragon Ball Z's universe for a little bit. It was really fun there, but like the shit is kind of crazy. Things blow up all the goddamn time. Like what we see on the show is nothing compared to what actually happens over there. Like. There are a lot more attacks than what they portray. It's fucking crazy. Goku needs to show the fuck out. Anyway, Videl. But like not specifically like high school, out of high, going into like graduating Videl. Like the long hair, tough neck Videl.
Tomboy Videl?
Yeah. Not like that, just like that was nice. She she held her own. She was tough and cool, but then she became this whole like,
She became irrelevant after the Buu saga. I mean, even after the tournament, because she got her ass whooped against that one of the Majin guys.
She wasn't that strong. She was like strong for a normal human. She's persistent though. She was gonna learn how to fly. Like,
yeah, and after when Gohan, I'm not sure you guys did that when you were kids. But after when Gohan taught her how to fly, it's like, okay, if she can fly, then that means I can fly. She's human, also. She's not half.
Just think of any happy little thought. I'm thinking about the Peter Pan learn how to fly. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
But yeah, Videl's not a bad choice either.
Videl.
And I think I have one more. This would probably be the one I wouldn't be with waifu, everything, just massive crush. Would be Winry from Full Metal Alchemist.
Winry.
Winry from.
Oh, yeah. I actually thought about that too, because I saw people talking about her like a week ago, and I was like, that's not a bad option.
That's who, like, most feasible, I guess, if characters were real, but that's just smart, intelligent, cute, good with her hands, just everything.
Gotta be good with your hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just super reliable, very helpful. Not a background character either, just everything about her.
Honorable mention for me. Merlin from Seven Deadly Sins.
I had her on my list. Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all going back to crazy with that.
She's more eccentric to me.
Okay.
I forget where they are in the anime for Seven Deadly Sins, but I mean, like later on, yeah, she gets crazy, but she's cute.
But she
That
does
cutoff
everything
robe.
she does. Yeah, once she meets Arthur, for Arthur. So
It's
Yeah,
that dedication to a singular person or purpose.
to also have the ability to trick two deities.
Too.
To trick two deities, to be able to like take away and seal, Meliodas' power. It's like all the things that she was able to do with her. What is it? It's not Infinity. That's Gojo's. What's her ability?
She has a lot of.
It sounds like. Is it also Infinity?
I don't know, but she has like access to like all the like because, well, she's part that other race also, and she's been around. But I mean, she just experiments for fun and just knows how to do.
Yep, it's Infinity.
It is Infinity.
Yeah, she has like an infinite time, just so she can, absorb more information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ability is infinity.
Yeah, freaking love it, man. It's so many great things, and obviously there are more animes coming out, so we're gonna get more and more waifus and husbandos here in a bit. I wish I should have had Kara try to join this podcast so she can list off some of her husbandos. I can tell you, she would have said Levi. She would have said Captain Levi. She would have said Gojo and Sukuna. Who else does she ever think for? I'm blanking on other shows that she's seen right now.
The Parasite guy.
No, I don't think she cared for. I just rewatched it. I forgot his name already. And the thing is, Parasite's pretty good. Is it Yuji? No, it's not Yuji. I forgot his name.
Fushiguro?
From no, from Parasite.
Oh, never mind. I've been.
Shinichi.
Shinichi, yeah, because it's Shinichi. But yeah. Is that the end of our crushes list?
That is definitely the end of my list. There's so many people on our list that I didn't even realize. It's like, oh, my list wasn't even that long before we started. And then we start talking, you're just like, oh yeah, I forgot about this one.
Yeah, and this one, and this one, and this one.
That one, and that one.
Yeah, and this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, gotta have her on the list.
We learned that Matt likes crazy blondes. That was the lesson for today. Ladies, Matthew is currently single, so if you are crazy and you are blonde, hit him up.
If you are crazy and are not blonde, hit him up.
Yep. Yeah. Hair dye exists.
Thanks for the shout out at MattSocracy on Instagram.
Oh man. But yeah, guys, this was awesome. I love discussing with you guys, talking about these things. A lot of waifus, a lot of husbandos, a lot of just interesting, cool anime characters that we would love to be in the worlds of sometimes, or at least just meet some of these people. As Death, I know she's dead, but as Death. But yeah, any last words, fellas?
Robin will forever be the best waifu. Especially like Glasses Robin, like Strong World Robin, like green striped dress. Go look that up, guys.
Tomorrow's getting real detailed.
Describing everything.
And definitely, guys, be sure to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram as The Anime Feast, Twitter and YouTube as Anime Feast. Those of you who are watching on YouTube currently, again, we thank you. Be sure to comment below on some of your favorite crushes, your crushes in the anime world, husbandos, waifus. Give us your thoughts on our list. And until next time,
stay hungry, my friends.
Peace.